things. I just went to go visit Liz. She is doing good. She's still in the facility that's really close to me, so it's easy to visit. What happened was she had called, oh, I had called her on my way home from work, and I was just like, how are you doing? And she was like, oh, I really want some popcorn, like salty, cheesy popcorn. And I was like, okay, well, I'm on my way home. I'll be there in a second. Let me make some popcorn. And she's like, I want some books. And so I got her a couple more books. And I'm like, I'm coming. She's like, you're coming right now? And I'm like, it's literally the only time I can come. It's either now or another day where it's like now. Um, Liz is doing good, but I need to get home. So I'm going to flip the camera. Hopefully nobody's upset with me flipping the camera. So just letting you know, that's what's going on. So if you're seeing darkness in a second, that's what's going on. If you can let people know that that's what's going on. And I probably won't be able to see your questions at all. So that's it. I will not be able to see you, which is fine. But you're coming along with me. Come along with me as we go where we need to go. We're off on an adventure. And hello everyone. Won't be able to see your comments. I am not looking at comments. I am looking at the road. I live very close to where it is 7:41 right now. I'm going to share with you how close that I live to where Liz is. It's ridiculously close. I mean, it's all side streets though. Guys, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button. I hung out with Liz for like probably about, I don't know what time. It's 7:42 right now. I got off work at 5. And I probably got there about 5:45. So yeah, literally was there for about 2 hours. And it was good to see her. She was in really good spirits. But she said, it's like really boring, and she's so tired of being there, and the food's not good. She really wanted a novel, and I go, what kind of novel? And she's like, I like archaeology in Egypt. And I was like, I don't know that I have anything at the house, but I'll grab whatever I have at the house. And then we found, Colin and I were in where we have our books, and we found this book that Stephanie Story, who is married to Mike Gandolfi, who played Andrew, wrote 2 books. One is called Oil and Marble, and the other one is called Raphael. And so I gave her those 2 books to read, and I said, just, if we can get it back at the end, that would be awesome. But yeah. So I ran that over to her house. I mean, not house. She's not in a house. She's in like a facility. And she just was telling me all the how horrible it is to be in the situation that she's in right now. They won't let her she can't get up to go to the bathroom. They have to help her. So it's kind of weird. That part's weird. And it's awkward. And, it is what it is. She's doing good, but she has a lot of stuff that she's gotta do. Anyways, that was basically what was going on, and then we talked about Landon, because Landon's been helping her, and I showed her some of his videos, and she was like, oh my god, I love this. So I think she would love TikTok, even if she couldn't enjoy TikTok. As far as last night, for those of you that were hanging out when I made that video last night, if you didn't make it to the end of the video, we discovered at the very, 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 very end of the video that I was making last night that I was wrong, that it wasn't the same night, which actually makes a lot of sense, because I had associated this one moment that had happened with another moment because the photos were in the same folder. But I upon further investigation, I realized that the photo I had taken the photo during the episode that the guy who's married to Kathy Baker, Steve Rodman, it was actually on his episode, which not the same night as the same Mia thing. So anyways, I was like, oh my god, I figured this out, and then it was like, no, I was wrong. But that's all right. I'm glad I figured it out before I posted the video, because that would have been one of those things that would have kept coming out. Like, the two Mias met, and then someone would be like, no, they didn't. What else? It was 9:41 when I left her place, and we are like less than halfway home. Well, no, we are more than halfway home. So that's how quick I am to her, which is kind of nice. It actually took longer to get there than it did to get back, partially because I did not know how to get into the facility. Okay, we're almost home, friends. Almost home. It is sprinkly outside, not just more misty. It's very misty outside. It's going to be raining for the next 24 hours. So yeah, that happened. Right now it's just I have two more light. I mean, I have this light and then one more light, and then I'll be home. You know what's funny is if I were to go live in the morning on YouTube, it would be so short because I live so close to work. So we left my house. We left Liz's facility at 1941, and it's been 6 minutes so far, and I think it'll be a total of a 7-minute commute. That is how close I live to where she is. So that's kind of cool. I'm glad that I can be this close, because she really doesn't have anyone out here. Like, she legit does not have anybody that is here. And I am home. 1941 to 1948. I say 19, I mean 7. Okay. I just have to set in military time. Okay, we're back. We're home. Hello. Such a quick ride. No, generally speaking, LA is usually a 45-minute to an hour ride away from everything. Super close. We got our... Yes, Katie. We're going to go on a walk, aren't we going to, Katie? Down. Don't do that. Down. Don't do that. Okay, here's the deal. We're going to go on a walk. We're going to get Katie's thing. She was very happy to see me. Yeah, she was so happy to get the book. And so it was a good thing. Actually, we're going to do one thing. Oh, I bet I should just make this bread. Okay, friends, welcome back. Okay, let's see. I had gotten some like vibrations on my thing. How much battery do I have on this phone? Ooh, 1500%. That's not that much. Okay. Okie dokie, friends. We're going to take this off. I don't have to wear it. I think we're going to just make a quick thing real quick. I'm going to do a quick thing. Hello, friends. The message is held for review. Oh, okay. Awesome. Thank you, Ash. I appreciate you, Ash. You know what I love about you, Ash, is that your name is separate, so like they don't even know who it is. They don't know who Ash is. That's what's kind of awesome. I love Leo. Okay. Hello, friends. Hello, Renee. They do not. They didn't know what hit them. Why, thank you, Renee. Are you a Gilmore Girl fan? Or did you just randomly stumble on my live? We're making... We're going to make little things. We haven't eaten yet. We need to eat before we take the puppy for a walk. We need to make sure that this dough is good dough. This is family friendly, so please keep it, tone it down. Nobody wants to say anything mean. I mean, I might accidentally say a curse word, but generally speaking, I don't. Okay, I think we need to mute some people. I feel like that would be in order. Not just mute. Feel free to block. Block some horrible people. Wow. I'm so... Yes. Hello, everyone. Hello, Madeline. What's up, everyone? I don't know what to say about that. It's nothing I try to do, and if I were not, I hope you would still be kind. That's all that matters. Be kind regardless of... Oh, there were some weird people on the... There's a lot of weird commenters on YouTube right now. That's all. Ash is very fast. She knows how to handle them. I feel like you know what's funny is like, Ash, you don't get to flex that muscle on TikTok. TikTok's sort of like calm, but on YouTube it's like get rid of thee, I banish thee, trolls. That's what it's like on TikTok. We're banishing the trolls before they even have a chance to say anything. And that's good. We need more of that. We need more banishing of the trolls. No, it's not me. It's just YouTube. YouTube is just like a cesspool, apparently. It's a cesspool of the algorithm has no idea how to navigate. It's because human beings exist, and maybe they're bots, but maybe they're just do you know what is real? Gilmore Girls. Gilmore Girls is very real. Okay, on the scale of 1 to 10, how real is Gilmore Girls? Is it real? Or is it Memorex? I don't know. Say something mean and you can absolutely get banished pretty quickly. I would say that those are words that you probably should not even know how to use. That should just not exist. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let me know who's a Gilmore Girl fan here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Are you like, you think I'm offended? And I don't even understand why you would even say something like that. We're just not even going to engage. Okay, friends, we are making little crackers right now. Little sourdough pizzelles. Making little sourdough pizzelles. Yeah, don't even repeat it. People are insane. Okay. If you're a Gilmore Girl fan right now, can you please drop a number 1 in the chat? Number 1 in the chat. Drop it in there. If you're a Gilmore Girl fan. You know, I just think of it as the trash taking the trash out. I mean, like, hello, Senior Strange. Welcome. Stange. So, Senior Stange. Oh, are you not? So you're not. You're a 2. You know what 2 means, right? It means you're going to the bathroom? But 2. Is that what you are? No, 2 means, hello, everyone. Welcome. Okay. No, they're not way worse on TikTok. TikTok, you can take the words that they say and you can block those words from anyone ever being able to repeat them. The only people that allow trolls, you don't have to allow trolls on TikTok. Here, apparently, it is part of the game. But the moment you start blocking them, they just go away. Guys, you can also block whoever Jessie Lee is to Ash. I don't think they are a Gilmore Girl fan. We are only engaging with Gilmore Girl people tonight. Are you a Gilmore Girl fan? Jessie, are you a Gilmore Girl fan? You love Gilmore Girls. Don't block Jessie. Do not block Jessie. Alex, apparently you're whatever. I'm done engaging. Why am I engaging with that? Oh my god. Ash, feel free. This is what I just made. This is what I just made. Okay, we're making little crackers. Hello and welcome. Feel free to hide anything you wish. This is one of those nights where the trolls are in force. They're little, so it's sourdough, and it's a sourdough. I always look at it when someone says something weird is that they are literally looking at a mirror and they're typing to themselves. It's like, psh, I'm wearing a raincoat. Could care less. I don't give a shit what people say. Oh, shit. Worst thing you could say is you don't like ice cream. I don't, right? Ash, do you need me to... It's literally like, look in the mirror and look at what you say. Whatever you say is a reflection of yourself. That's the way I look at it. The only reason I block or mute anyone is not for my own well-being. It's for the people that are in the comments section. I like having a little safe space for people to just have a normal conversation. Like if you showed up at my house and you started saying this bullshit stuff, I'd be like, you're never being invited ever again. Like, why? I'm not going to give you ice cream if you're going to act like an asshole, right? Oh, did you accidentally unhide the person that she had hid? Instant hide on those things. Whoever just said that, are you? Really? Wow, what do you do? My mods are awesome. No, they're not. You know what? You can make cookies. But I turn them into crackers because they're so they're addictive. Senior, you're going to get blocked pretty soon too if you keep reiterating what other people say. Because what happens is in this comment section is that comment needs to be muted and gone away. If you can't if you are not adult enough, then you do not need to be in this live. Could I make a Choco Taco shell? I probably could, but it would take a little while to figure out how to do it. Uh-oh, this one got pulled out. Yeah, this one got burned. But you know what? I got an assistant down there. You don't have to engage. What I need you to do is you either can not engage with those people or we mute you. If someone says something unkind, we're not going to be repeating those comments. I have mods. They can deal with it. If you're just trying to reiterate whatever they're saying, then you need to, like you guys. I can't believe so many pregnant people are in this live right now. And I'm not talking about me. Okay. Ash, you can just totally get rid of anyone that you feel like you want to get rid of. I didn't overcook that side. This one's a little better. This one's not so burnt. So many muted people. Okay, we're going to do a little test. What team are you on? Now, if you are a true Gilmore Girl fan, you will have an answer to this question. If you don't have an answer, the next thing you say, you will be muted. Go ahead, count of 3. Tell me what team you're on. 1, 2, 3. Now, if you do not have a team and you know you don't have a team, you can say the person that was like, you know, in the hallway, on the ground, that Rory found on the ground. You're Jess. Okay. Senior, you've now proven yourself to be a Gilmore Girl fan. I wasn't sure. I am glad that you said that. because I was worried because the way you were saying that made me think you were not a Gilmore Girl fan. So, okay. And that's okay. You don't have to have one. But if you don't have one, you could say team the person, you know, that people want. You could just be on. Oh, I see. I see. We got some trolls that we're going to be escorting very quickly out of the house. Oh. Mm-hmm. Wow, it's almost like there's no comments in there at all. Okay, we're going to play a little Gilmore Girl game. Are you ready to play the Gilmore Girl game? I'm thinking of a character. You can ask questions relating to that character. They need to be yes or no questions. Yes or no questions. Anything that is off topic or rude or repeating someone else's rude comment will be deleted and you will immediately be blocked. Clear? Capiche? You got it? Okay. Start thinking of your questions. I need to think of a character. Okay, got the character. Go. Go, 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 go. Are they blonde? No, they're not blonde. Do they live in Stars Hollow? No. Are they male? Yes. Ooh, that one's burnt. You can have that one. The dog's like loving this game. Okay, you can block whoever inner city pigeon is because that makes absolutely no sense. Are they under 21? I think no. No, definitely not. We're playing a game and I don't know what you're talking about. Weird comments will be deleted. Gotcha? Okay. You could come in here and you can say, hello, how are you? What are we playing? Instead, you said something very strange. Strange comments will be deleted. Does Emily and Richard, does you know Emily and Richard? Yes. He does know Emily and Richard. Okay, I think that's it for be kind, be sweet, be on topic. When the trolls are out, you will be muted and blocked. Hello, Peter. Welcome. Are you going to be kind? You have a choice. Are you a Gilmore Girl fan? Yes or no? And if it's a no, it's okay. Just remember to be kind. Say anything weird, you will be blocked. We need to vet you. What team on Gilmore Girls are you on? You're definitely not my nephew. They're little sourdough crackers. Thank you for the hidden. You're from Dallas, Texas. Are you a Gilmore Girl fan? If so, which team are you on? Peter, that last question does not make sense, but you're kind. Okay, prove yourself kind. Let me know what team of Gilmore Girls you're on. You're from Dallas, Texas. Okay. You're at least being very kind. I used to work on Gilmore Girls, which is a television show. And if you like that show, this is the lab for you to hang out in. If not, don't worry. We're going to go on a walk in a minute with the puppy. So my name is Valerie. I used to work on Gilmore Girls, and I share a lot of fun facts from behind the scenes. He is seen in the Gilmore Girl house. Yes. Okay, we're going to make minestrone soup for dinner. I I was going to go on a walk, but I think I'm just going to make soup and veg out. Ask your questions about the game we're playing, and then okay, that's perfect. Okay. No, it is not. Peter, I don't know if this is the live for you to hang out in. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. Did he date Lorelai? Yes. Is he seen in the Gilmore Hospital? Is it Digger? No. Is it Christopher? It is Christopher. Good job. Ding, ding. Ding, ding. I didn't have time to think of something more complex than Christopher. Thank you. Just feel free to hide whoever you feel. I'm at this point in time. If you don't know what Gilmore Girls is, you're probably not going to like my content, and I'm okay with that. Totally fine with that. I don't need you to be enjoying it. If you're not a fan of the show, it is probably not the place for you to be hanging out. Unless, of course, you like ice cream. Unless, of course, you like ice cream. If you like ice cream, I make ice cream. Crazy flavors. And you're going to miss out by being rude. Hello. I'm not sure I've met anyone who cares, who does not like. I have met people. There's a few people. It's not as many as you would think. Let's see. How do people not know what Gilmore Girls is? I don't know. You know what? The thing with YouTube is you get a lot of international people, like all over the world, and a lot of them are little children. They're like teenagers. And their biggest thing to do is to come onto YouTube and like be a troll. So that's what happens during the lives. Here's the deal. For anyone, whatever you're coming into this comment section for, please make it be about Gilmore Girls, because that's what we're playing right now. Ton of kids and teens. It's almost like they could, anybody asking to be a mod that we do not know will be blocked. Literally, will be blocked. Just block them. Hey, we're playing a Gilmore Girl guessing game. If you wish to not be blocked, then don't comment weird shit. Hi, I'm Valerie. I used to work on Gilmore Girls. I'm a key set costumer, and I was the costume supervisor for a year in the life, and we're just playing a game. So I'm going to think of a character, and it's going to take me a minute to think of that character, and then once I think of that character, I am going to open it up for questions. Give me a second. I didn't write down a whole list. I normally write down a whole list of characters, and I did not. Normally I write down the list of characters, and then all of a sudden I am like, but I didn't. I fucked up. So therefore, we're having a little thing. Oh my God, poor Ash. Ash, you got a lot of work on your hands right now. You got a lot of work on your hands. For those of you who are watching this after the fact, which is the whole point of this, we are being inundated by trolls right now. And my wonderful moderators are eliminating them as quickly as they write any comments. We're gonna stop paying attention to their comments. At least me. You guys do whatever you have to do. The magic is happening in the comment section right now. I'm doing great right now. Welcome to any normal human beings that don't have the IQ level of a 7-year-old. And enjoy. We're gonna play a Gilmore Girl guessing game. If you are in and you want to play, please put a 1 in the comment section right now. Put a 1 in the comment section right now. And as soon as you see those ones, start asking the questions about that character. I started to tell you how this game works. I've been telling you how this game works. You're going to ask yes or no questions about the character that I am talking about and thinking about. And then as soon as you think of that question, put it in the comment section. Are they female? No, they're not female. You can ask questions about what they look like, who they are, and then eventually you're going to be able to guess which character it is. I will periodically be checking the comment section to see who you are thinking of. And that's about it. That's the game. It's really simple. Are they over 50? Yes, they are. Oh, Vimela Vanillian. That is not a question. If you are not going to do an educated question, you can get rid of any. Ash, you have full permission to get rid of any question that has nothing to do with the game we are playing. Fully, you know what? Absolutely full reign. Do they live in Stars Hollow? No. Do they live in Stars Hollow? No. I just, if they're kind, that's fine. Now, I don't know if how you block, I don't know. Are they affiliated with the L? Yes, they are affiliated with the L. Whatever did you know? Do they know anything about British literature? I don't know how that question relates to Gilmore Girls. Relate it. Maybe ask it in a little bit better way. Those two questions, the last ones, can be muted and removed. Are they a professor? No, they are not a professor. We can also mute those ones right there. So much muting going on. Okay. Can my Gilmore Girl friends start posting in the chat your question about this person? We know that they are over 50. They are associated with the L and they are male. Do we have guesses yet? Do we know who we think this person might be? Do they know Rory? Yes, of course they know Rory. Good question, Beck. Okay, lay down. Definitely more. Has this person ever gone to Friday night dinner? Yes. Are they Richard? Yes, Beck. Ding, 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 ding. Good job. They are Richard. Okay, for those of you that don't know, we are playing a Gilmore Girl guessing game. The way this works is I think of a character, and then you come up with questions that will determine which person this is. On the count of 3, just put a 1 in the chat now that we got the answer to that last one. Put a 1 in the chat, number 1. And then, as soon as you see the ones in the chat, feel free to ask your questions, and please keep them coming. Start asking your questions. We have another character on deck. Ask your questions. We're going to eat this. We're going to eat the minestrone while I answer questions. We are answering only questions about Gilmore Girls. Any non-Gilmore Girl questions will be muted. Are they female? No, they are not. So if you are worried about being muted, just know we're only answering questions about Gilmore Girls. We're doing a Gilmore Girl guessing game tonight. We have quite a bit of trolls right now, and we are not. Are they female? No. Are they under 30? Yes. Whenever I do an age, it is based on the first time that we see that character. Okay, I'm going to take a couple bites of food. Do they live in Stars Hollow? Yes. They're under 30. They are not male, and they live in Stars Hollow. That's all we know about them. That's all we know about them. It could be anyone from Paul Anka, Kat Kirk, to someone else. Are they regulars at Luke? I mean, I don't know about regular, but they've been there. Do they own a business? No, they do not own a business. Good question, though. Hello, friends. What's going on? I am waiting. Oh, hold on one sec. I gotta answer this. It is a male on my brain. Went on vacation and I already forgot. A male under 30 lives in Stars Hollow. Not necessarily a regular at Luke's, but has been to Luke's. They do not own a business. You can mute that person. Does he have a partner? Yes. You can mute that person. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Does he date Lane? No. Is he tall? Yes. Hello, Ashlyn. I made minestrone soup from a can. Did he date Rory? Yes. Is it Dean? Back. You got it again. You got it back. Everyone put a 1 in the chat. That answer to that question was Dean. And I'm going to look away for a quick second. Oh, I got the next person. Okay. You can mute that person. Don't know who that is. Everyone put a 1 in the chat, and feel free to mute whoever that person was. That made absolutely no sense. We're playing a Gilmore Girl guessing game. If you are a Gilmore Girl fan, feel free to hang out. If you're not, feel free to buzz off. I got my mods doing double duty tonight. I will not be engaging with frivolous people. I've got the next name of the next character. Please feel free to ask yes or no questions. Anybody that does not make sense will be muted and blocked. Wow, poor Ash. So much stuff to do. Poor Ash. So many people to mute tonight. Colin did like dinner, I think. I don't know. He made dinner. He had a chicken pot pie. Ashlyn, we're playing a Gilmore Girl guessing game. You're going to ask questions about the character and then let us know which character you think I'm thinking of. So far, we are at please ask me any question. We know nothing about this person. Are they over 21? No. It's just like minestrone. They are female. I feel like Beck's the only one playing. Are they in Stars Hollow? They are in Stars Hollow. Yeah. Ash is too busy hiding people, I guess. And that's fine. Hello, Ash. They did not have red hair. Which character are you thinking that would have red hair that was in Stars Hollow? Like, I don't even think there is a character with red hair in Stars Hollow. That's under 21. Do they go to Stars Hollow High? No. Okay, here are the clues that we have. These are Gilmore Girl characters. Stars Hollow High did not go. They're female, under 21. They live in they've been in Stars Hollow. They have been in Stars Hollow. And they do not have red hair. Are they friends with Rory? No. That's fine. Why don't you worry about and ask some questions? Ask the questions. And feel free to mute anyone that is rude. They are younger than Rory. Yes, that is true. Good morning. We're playing the Gilmore Girl guessing game. If you're not into Gilmore Girls, this might not be the live for you. Please make sure to be kind and not rude. Are they related to Luke? Yes. April Nardini. Beck got it again. Beck got it again with April Nardini. Or doula. You already got it with April Nardini. Yeah, doula would have worked. Okay. I'm trying to think of some character that speaks on Gilmore Girls that. Okay. We got it. We're ready. Let's do it. Katie off. Everyone put a 1 in the chat. Let us know that you heard that the answer to that last one was April Nardini. As soon as you see those ones, please feel free to ask the questions about Gilmore Girls. Are you, Madeline, were you asking questions about Gilmore Girls? Yes or no answers? Because I don't think I saw them. If you were saying something rude, it might have gotten, but you weren't, right? I can see your comment now. But I could not see that last comment by that random rando. It's almost like I have moderators that know how to do their... Are they male? No. They're not male. Are they over 30? Maybe. I would say they're about there. So they're female, over about 30. That's all we know. Female, about 30. That's it. We know nothing. I don't know what you asked, Madeline, but we do not see it for some strange reason. Do they live outside Stars Hollow? Yes. They do live outside Stars Hollow. It must be getting filtered. You can delete whatever that was. So many weird people. First of all, whoever just commented whatever, say good morning, that's fine, but you say good morning with like that, you get deleted. It might not seem like it's a bad thing, but it's weird. It's weird. It's creepy. Don't be a creep. Why I'm not live streaming on TikTok right now? It's because I'm trying to get more views on YouTube. So I've been doing hour-long YouTube streams, and I can't do music, so I have to why did you do that, Katie? So I'm trying to do one a day, and then I'm trying to do also YouTube TikToks throughout the day. So that's why. Do they know Emily and Richard? Yes. They do know Emily and Richard. I don't know what that means. Are you asking a question? Liam, are you a Gilmore Girl fan? Because I would say no. I don't know what you're asking. It makes absolutely no sense, whatever you're asking. Yes, it'll let you play for 10 hours. That's why. Hey. Don't do that, Katie. That's awesome. So they know Emily and Richard. We know that much. Here's the deal, Captain. You won't be able to monetize those. You can play the music, but you can't monetize it. So if you're monetized, those lives will not be work for count hours. So, and I'm trying to use my live monetization. I mean, I'm trying to use the live hours as replay time for friends. Instead of making a ton of content, I'm able to make like something that's geared towards the content that my people like. Oh, that's fine. You could totally hide anyone that is weird. If they're not a Gilmore Girl fan, I don't really care. It is kind of like one of those things where I'm just like, if they really want to be nice and mean, if they want to be mean, they get treated like mean. Huh. I'm going to have a little tiny bit. I'm fine with that. Do they go to dinner at Gilmore's? Are they at the dinner? Are they? Yes. I would say yes. But I think that you have to ask that question in a different way. Maybe ask that question in a better way. Ask the questions so they're not so specific. Feel free to mute any weirdness in the chat. Are they in more than one season? No. Hello to anyone just joining us. My name is Valerie. I was a key set costumer on Gilmore Girls. I share a lot of fun facts from behind the scenes. If you're a Gilmore Girl fan, you'll enjoy this live. If you're not, you're probably going to be bored out of your skull. We do not tolerate trolls in this live. And yeah, that's about it. So be nice, be kind, hang out. And let me get the dog off the counter. Stop. Stop, Katie. You need to stop. That is not good. Okay, you're going to have to go outside for a quick minute. Come here. Come here. Outside. Outside, outside, outside. Come on. Come on, we go outside. Let's go. Outside. 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 I got to get my charger. Yes, so as long as you're kind, you can remain in the live. Okay. Are they related to the Gilmore Girls? Gilmore's? No, they are not. I don't know if I'm properly welcomed yet. You are, that has no bearing. Guys, remember here, I want to explain one thing to anybody that's just joining us. Troll comments can be as simple as explaining something that has no bearing on what we're talking about. This is a live for Gilmore Girl fans. That's it. If you're not a Gilmore Girl fan, you're probably not going to enjoy being in here. Anything that is off topic or weird or bizarre will be muted and deleted from the chat. Okay? Having said that, we are playing a game right now. So if you'd like to play, hold on a second. You're welcome to play. You just have to understand that those are the rules, okay? And yeah, so many trolls tonight. Okay. We live on TikTok more. I know. But right now I just don't have the bandwidth to do both. I just want, this one's almost over. We're going to finish this last one. Let's get back to the game. So we're going to get back to the game, friends. Back to the game. I feel bad for Ash. Inside. Are they rude to Lorelai? No, you're not rude to Lorelai. Hey, sit down. Thank you, Carlos. And you're new here, Captain? Welcome. As long as you're kind, you're welcome to be here. They actually aren't as old as you would think they are. They're designed off other ones. But these, they're designed to look vintage, but they're newer. We did them in about 2006. Well, we appreciate that. And then all of a sudden you get crazy and start asking weird questions. You're from North Carolina? Oh. How did you fare during the storms? I hope everything was okay in your community. I know one of my favorite people from North Carolina is a band called The Collection. Have you ever heard of them? They're on YouTube, TikTok, and everywhere. Okay, we are so close to ending this game. To finishing this one. Female. We're still getting through the mess. Not good, yeah. Yeah, my friend David, he was in a band, and like they were supposed to play a performance like the weekend after the storms hit, and two of his bandmates were like stuck, like they could not even leave where they were at, and then they ended up like helping all with like the relief and stuff. Such devastation, right? Okay, we're gonna start muting a few people. Thank you, Ash. I'm back. Okay. Here we are with our Gilmore Girl guessing game. Female, 30, give or take. Gilmore Mansion, Gilmore scenes, has been to the Gilmore, knows the Gilmore, has been to dinners. Only one season. Are they related to the Gilmores? No. Where are we at? You know, you will now officially be removed forever. I feel like it was like, oh, thanks to our Lord Jesus, whatever. No. Oh, please. All right. If you don't see what the devastation that human being has created, then you have been manipulated sorely. Are they affiliated with Chilton? No. Off the counter. It's almost like we stopped training you. Sit down. Sit down. Oh my God, our dog is so bad. Are they in a year in the life? No. Hello, Enderpaws. How are you? Good girl, Katie. We're playing a Gilmore Girl guessing game right now. This is where we're at. We've had a lot of disruptions because of trolls, and I should probably just be ignoring them. But I have not. We need to just delete. Gilmore Girl question guessing game only. This is where we're at. Female. Related to the Gilmore Girls? No. Related to the Gilmore? No. Do they know? Have they been to the Gilmore Mansion? Yes. Have they been to Friday night dinner? Yes. Are they only in one season? Yes. They're female. They're about 30. Who do you think it is, friends? Who do you think it is? Are they related to the Gilmore Girls? No, they're not. Back. I think you can get this one back. Except I can't see anyone's comments. You're drawing a blank. Ask me what they do for a living. Ask me what they do. Is it Richard's mother? No, because they are not related to the Gilmores at all. Do they work for the Gilmores? Ding, 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 ding. But they have a name. So think about the ones that had a name. I probably should just say, like, you got it. You know what? I'll take occupation. I'll take an occupation at this point. I'm at that point. Oh my God. Oh my God. I totally was like, oh my God. Beck, are you No, I don't think it is. I can't remember. I cannot remember. Oh my God, you're so fast. Is it a maid? It is a maid. Is it Suki? No, it's not Suki, but it is a maid. I don't know if it's that maid. I'm going to give you a fun fact about this maid. This maid was in real life one of our stand-ins. I don't know if that gives you a hint to figure it out, but in real life, it was one of our stand-ins. I'm just muting people. You know, what can I say? No, that's not it. I'm just going to give you guys the answer to this one because you probably do not know the answer to this one. One of our stand-ins was one of the maids. She was the stand-in that stood in for Alexis, and her name in real life is Inger, and they actually named her character Inger. And so oftentimes what they would do with the maids, well, not the maids, with the stand-ins is they would give them small parts. A lot of times when the stand-ins were reading the scripts, they would see like this tiny, tiny role. Like they'd see a one-line little thing and they'd be like, can I audition for that? And then they'd audition and they'd get the role. And that was what happened in that case of that. It was just like, I think that Inger was in, when they're doing the cocktails, I think she came out. Something, I don't know. I don't exactly remember. I'm not your sister. I'm not your sister. Like, sorry. I really need to figure out how to like put more. Katie, what are you doing? What are you eating? Katie is just scavenging. Okay, friends. I don't know that I have much more effort in me for this live tonight. I don't know. I don't know if anybody knows how we can block people from being so aggressively weird. I would love it. It is an old school radio. It is a, have you ever heard of the television show The Waltons? So my husband is a radio collector. House. Our house is filled with tons of radios. I was just like, I can't deal with this anymore. It still works, yeah. So, here. Let's see. The dog is so crazy right now. I can't like leave her in here. Let me see if I can get it. I might even be able to get it playing. You better be good. Don't be doing anything. We're watching you, Katie. We're watching you. Stay. I see you. I saw you do that. You totally did that. No, 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 no. Okay, you know what? You know what you get? I'm going to show you something. If you're a radio fan or whatever, if you like old radios, you want to hear that play? We're going to make it play. You want to hear it play? Okay. We're going to make this radio play, but it's going to take me a minute. I think all I'm going to do... You know what? Screw it. I'm not going to make it play. It's just too much work. Colin knows where the thing is, and I don't see the thing that makes it play. I see this. Yeah. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is, but I'll show you another radio. How about that? I'll show you another radio. That's a radio too, right there. We actually, it does have the ability to play. We have a broadcast thing to it, but I don't know. It doesn't normally. So that's what it looks like when it's close. And this is your volume. It can tune into, this is distance, local, and then this is what it's off. But the problem is we have a broadcaster to it, but then I have to turn the computer on, and then I have to find out where the thing is, and it's Collins, and I don't want to fuck it up and all that stuff. It's not hooked up to an actual, like, you're broadcasting. So like we have a little thing where you can play it and it goes, but then we have an old mic. We have a lot of cool stuff in this house. And yeah. But that's about it. Anyways, friends, we are gonna say goodnight tonight. If you want to see one more thing that we have in our cool, crazy house, here, I'll show you one other thing. Do you see my face? It has changed colors because my husband, wait a second, we're flipping it. My husband bought this and it's giant. It's so giant that I could put a hula hoop on it. That is how giant it is. You love seeing old school stuff? Yeah. We got a lot of cool old stuff in our house. And right now, the dog is by herself in the kitchen, which is not a good thing. Okay, friends. Life wasn't like it was back in the 70s either. Yeah, sadly, we have a lot of people that are mean to each other in this world. And apparently empathy is a bad thing. I don't know. Don't know what that means. I don't know why there's so many mean people in the world. Good night. Good night. Good night. We might go live on TikTok for a quick minute, but other than that, I need to make a video and then I need to go to sleep. So, yeah. Okay, friends, we'll see you later. Bye, everyone. Too many kids having kids and not knowing what it was like without a phone. I think the big problem is not the kids, because I think we were also kids once and we were kind of unruly. I think the problem is that people want to control each other too much. And that's what I think the biggest problem in the world is. People want to control each other too much and they don't just focus on their own spiritual growth and everything that needs to happen and being a better person and just living a life and taking care of themselves, that they worry so much about what other people are doing. That's what I think is the biggest problem. And then you have megalomaniacs trying to take over the world and basically steal everything from everyone. That's what I think the biggest problem is in the world right now. I really think that if we could get these people that are horrific people out of power, that would be great. That's just me. People say don't talk to strangers, but that's how it was back then. You know what? I think about things. There was good and bad about being brought up at the time I was, because I got bullied by a lot of assholes who now are normal, decent human beings. Some of them are not. And I feel like it's not to say that that doesn't happen now, but I think about it and I think that in some ways, society has evolved, but then it's now gone backwards again. Like it's literally gone backwards where people are so cruel to each other again. But then, like, you look at some things, like, I remember seeing something that made me cry, like from a good, like a happy cry, which was these kids had set up a bench on the playground. And if a kid went to go sit on that bench, then another kid would go up to that person and be really super nice to them. And like, because they realized, like, oh my God, this poor person is not feeling good. And it taught empathy. And I was like, God, I wish I had that when I was a kid because I would have fucking been on that bench. People are definitely selfish. But it is okay. We do not need to do. Yeah, I'm sorry. No scripture in here. Like, unless the scripture is actually talking about empathy, which is kind of not being, I don't know. It's like right now there's a lot of weird shit going on in the world. And I am the last person you want to ascribe to. Why, thank you, Essex. You know, it's mostly Gilmore Girls. You're probably going to be bored out of your skull. I've been going live. We're playing a Gilmore Girl guessing game because that's what the people who follow me really are into. But I make ice cream. Yeah. Definitely down to earth. There we go. Down to earth. There's the puppy. This is Katie. Katie. This is what I've been dealing with. This puppy. My husband gets her all day long and then he's like, "It's your turn." Because I've been working. Well, I'm glad. Where are you from again, Mr. Essex? Please don't do this. Please don't be cool and then all of a sudden go like, "No, the wrath of God." What is going on? We had somebody come in like the first time I used. Oh, you're in. Oh, of course, Essex in England. Well, welcome. Yes, Katie. Yes, Katie. England is a fun place. A friend of mine. I've been to Leytonstone. I've been to Bath. I haven't been to Essex. I've been to Scotland, of course. Not of course, but I've been to Scotland. I've been to. I really loved Bath. Bath was just like that was a cool town. And then I've been to Edinburgh. You're 45 minutes away from London. Are you like on the tube, or do you have to get on to like Charing Cross Road or one of those train stations? Oh my gosh, Katie. Stop being such a puppy head. Oh, you're such a puppy head. One of my friends is from, oh my God, where are they from? Hey, Ash, do you know where Meg Lauren's from? I feel like they might be from Leeds. Oh no, Katie. You're the ball. Okay, we're gonna let you play now. Give me the ball. Okay, there you go. Oh, 4 minutes down, A train. It's almost about 20 minutes. Do you drive where you're at, or do you mostly use public transportation? One thing about England, man, you guys have really good public transportation. I'm gonna say, like, as a tourist, I love that you can go into London and you can pretty much get anywhere. California, LA, not like that. You have to have a car. You drive on the wrong side of the road. No, just kidding. Have you ever had to drive in, like, have you ever driven outside of England, like outside of the different side of the road. Is that weird for you? We do need to take notes from England and New York. New York has good public transportation. East Coast has good transportation. West Coast, man, not so great. Okay, give me the ball. Give me the ball. There you go. By the way, I'm playing with the dog. She didn't like when I grabbed her. I drove in Scotland. So my husband and I went to for our anniversary. Oh no, was that our anniversary or a wedding? I think our honeymoon. Our honeymoon, we went to Scotland. We went to Scotland a couple times. But we went to the Orkney Islands. I didn't drive in Orkney. Did I? No, I didn't drive in Orkney. But I drove. What's the Hebrides? We went to the Hebrides. And we went to Lewis, Harris, and Skye. And I drove in Lewis. I think it was Lewis. And the roads were like, they were literally, you could literally just put your tires on the road. And then like, if you like went this way or that way, you'd like fall off the road. And we did. We fell off the road. But I wasn't driving. That was in Skye. We fell off the road into the side. Oh my God, sorry. I have a crazy dog right here who does not care about life. She just wants to play. Southend on the sea. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh, nice. I love hearing about good places. Thank you for being a normal person. Oh my God, today was crazy. We had so many weird trolls in this live. It's nice when a normal person pops in, and you might not be like, one thing I love about social media, and I was just saying it to Liz tonight, like you have the opportunity to meet some wonderful people. It doesn't always happen, but you can. You can meet lovely people. And then you will have trolls. And as long as you know how to deal with the trolls and you don't engage with them. Oh my God, you have to see the dog. She's very focused. Very focused. I've met so many. I love like, and they don't necessarily have to be the person that's into the thing that you're into, right? Like they could just be, I appreciate that. I don't know how to follow people back on YouTube. We're mostly on TikTok. This whole gang of people that are here, we've been hanging out on TikTok for a long period of time. I'm trying to get more engagement up on this app because I need to find ways to monetize in case TikTok goes away. And, but what's crazy is like on TikTok, I went live before I was able to go live, I met some people on TikTok in other people's lives. And they were just cool people. And I became friends with this one person. Wait, what is this button? Oh, I could do green screen? Did this suddenly happen? Like I didn't know that I could do this. Sorry. Pretty buttons. Didn't know. That's wild. Oh. This is not the highlight I want to save. How do I get out of green screen mode? Oh, I go back over here. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Wow. There's some weird ass people on the internet though. I gotta say, on YouTube, it's way worse than on TikTok. You don't use anything. Okay. So what happened for me was I was on TikTok one day and I had followed this random person. Oh my God, Katie, stop being so cute. Look at the cute puppy. How can I make videos? How can I talk to them if you're going to be this cute? Sorry about that. We had to take a puppy break for a quick second. You're asking a question about how people are able to travel. I don't know. You know, some people go into immense credit card debt. Other people have been gifted trust funds. And then there's some people who work their ass off and save every dollar, and they only travel whenever they can. I don't know. It's something that happens. By the way, I've worked with the real Jack Black. I worked with him on a television show called The Brink. Hi, I'm Valerie. I'm a costumer. I work in the film industry. For those of you that don't know, this is Katie. Hello, Katie. Yeah. Have fun in your room with your hand, but that's great. If it was you, then tell me what your costumer's name was, and I'll tell you it wasn't me. Tell me what your costumer put on your shirts every morning. Hello, ciao. Mr. Essex. No, that's not what he put in your thing. That's not what your costumer put in your shirt. Nice try. What's your real name? Where are you actually from? Oh my gosh, Katie. You could either... Ciao. What part of Italy are you from? The only thing I can tell you is "C'è tempo fa Ovi." How's the weather? That's all I know, and I'm not saying it very well either. I mean, I can say also "Come si dice?" Come si dice? Nicola, come si dice? You're from Rome? Oh, I love Rome. Rome's a really wonderful place. Okay, so I wrote an ice cream cookbook, and it's filled with stories and recipes, and it's illustrated. Let me show it to you. But as far as what ice cream, I make a lot, like a crazy, ridiculous amount of ice cream. And recently I started making it for friends, so people have been coming over and I've been making it for them. The light is already on. You don't. You get deleted instead is what you do. So this is a flavor. So this is the illustrations on my book. So basically, this is how it works. You do this, and then you do this, and then you do this. This is a salted caramel. What else? Bye-bye. And there you go. I live in Los Angeles. I work in the film industry. At least I did. So this is my ice cream cookbook. It's filled with stories and recipes. Oh, wait. I've got a story in here about England, because Essex. Mr. Essex, what's your first name? What do we call you? Remember, everything you tell me, I will remember. There is a story in here. Apple said this one's really, I mean, I'm going to say like that one's really good. This one's really good. I mean, actually, I don't drink, so that one's not one that I love. But I made it for somebody. This one's good. This one's really good. It's very strange. Feel free to tell us. At least give me a pronunciation guide if I need it. This one's really good. Kona coffee. Okay, Corbon Strom. Corbon Strom. And where does that name come from? It's a double barrel. Corbin. So do people call you Cor or Corbin? This one's really good. And don't be afraid of the ham juice because it's delicious. Corbin. Like Corbin Burnson. I worked with him. But I know it's not spelled exactly the same way, but I bet it's kind of similar, like feeling of a name. Okay, we're almost to the English one, and I'll read you the story. Well, welcome, Corbin. Here, let's see, we're almost to our English story, I think. Gosh, how far away is the English story? I think it should be coming up soon. I'm eating a lot of ice cream. You have no idea. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Okay. Oh, wait, you grew up in the 80s, right? Have you ever heard of a band named Faith No More? Okay, this is the story of Faith No More. Are you into old music? So this is the story, and the recipe is honey, vanilla bean, dark chocolate, honeycomb scream. Before potlucks and ice cream, my neighbor on the other side of the duplex was the ex-lead singer of Faith No More, Chuck Mosley. Andy from London was visiting Chuck when Andy asked Chuck, "Where will I be sleeping?" He walked into the apartment, basically. The backstory is we literally lived in a duplex, and my dog is eating something under the table. Get over here and give me whatever you're eating. You are such a ragamuffin. Give it to me. Why are you always putting napkins in here? Where do you even get these napkins from? Literally, they're just napkins everywhere. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah, never. Okay, so Chuck Mosley, Faith No More there was a song, and it was kind of like punk, kind of punkish, and it was like, "We care a lot." That was the song. And that was my ex neighbor. So he came into the apartment, and basically, like, it was a single bedroom, and there were already three people, like the husband, the wife, and their daughter, that was in their side of the apartment. My side, I had a 2-bedroom, and my roommate was out of town. And so Chuck's like, "Oh, Valerie's spare bedroom." And I'm like, "This is news to me." Andy was in shock, and I told him it's okay. When I come to London, I'll stay with you. And I did. My 25th birthday, Andy and I saw Faith No More play without Chuck, sans Chuck, and rode the tour bus after the concert. But I'll never forget 2 flavors: mango chutney served at the Indian restaurants along Brick Lane, and my most favorite English candy, violet crumble, aka dark chocolate honeycomb. And so this recipe is inspired by that honey, vanilla bean, dark chocolate honeycomb, and I turned it into an ice cream. And I teach you how to make the honeycomb from scratch. And then you cover it in chocolate, you break it up, dip it, and then you make a honey flavored ice cream, and that's it. So that's the story. And then you put it all together, and that's the way it works. And then I also, at the end of the book, there is a mango chutney. Sorry, I have to get closer. Back of the book. Can't remember what. This is my copy, which is why there's some weird notes all over it. But there's lots of little. Okay, this is going to be the mango chutney right here. Wait, it's the next one. So then this is the mango chutney sorbet. So you take all those spices, grind them up. You're basically making a garam masala. Easy on the eye, easy to follow. I definitely need one of these. The only way to get one is through my website. I do ship internationally, but I don't know what the fuck is going on in the world right now with all these tariffs. So I just be very careful. Like, I don't know how that works. I will mail it. But yeah, so far, and the book is 30, and then it is to ship it internationally is about $21. It might be 22. I can't remember exactly. But it's about that. So it ends up being about $50 US, and that's US prices. I don't know what that means internationally. But there's little stories. Some of them are related to working in the film business. I know, they're so much fun. Like some of the stories, okay, I need to ask you guys, do you want a weird story, a fun story, a silly story, or a sad story? What do you want? Tell me what kind of story, and I'm going to read you a story. Mm, a love story. Ooh, geez. Okay, wait. I have to flip my mind and think about it. Is there a love story in this book? Gosh, I have to think about it. I never even thought about that. I've never thought like, oh well, I mean, a love story. I mean, there's a story about an engagement. That's not really like a love story. Let's see. There's so many stories in this book. Oh, okay. Yeah, there is one sort of, I think. Yes, there is definitely a love story in this book. Okay. There's actually two love stories in this book, sort of. I mean, they're not my stories. See, each recipe in the book is a story. Oh, yeah. Yeah, wait. Okay. No, I'm going back over this way. Okay, there's a couple. I'm going to read you all of the love stories. All of them. Okay. I'll read you a couple of them because I know that there's a couple. I just have to find them. Find them. I will. Oh, wait, it's back this way. That's right. Because it's Laura's. Okay. So, I am reading you a story. Bedtime story, I guess, if you're into going to sleep. Okay. So this is the story. Laura Garcia Strickland and I met on the original Party of Five. She was the lead painter while I was a set costumer for Party of Five. I loved to paint, so I'd ask her tons of questions. We both loved architecture, sewing, gardening, cooking, woodworking, clothing, and our pets. We shared a lot of special moments. As I started making ice cream, she'd encourage me to experiment with unusual flavor combinations. When she and Chris wed, are you going to take the puppy?
In a minute.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hold on a second. So when she and Chris wed, where am I at? When she and Chris wed, the ceremony was so beautiful. Colin shed a tear, got down on one knee, and popped the question. 2 kids later, Chris, Ava, Laura, and Walker moved to San Diego. Laura always picks up the call, and we talk every and we oh sorry. Laura always picks up the phone, and we talk for hours every time I call, catching up like no time has passed at all. So that's sort of, yeah, the husband just went into work. I was like, he doesn't know I'm telling this story at that moment. Okay, there's another story. Let's see. I said there was another love story. This one's, it's not my love story. That one was my love story, was how, but this one is, okay, the backstory for this one. The backstory for this story is that it was the days before the pandemic hit. Like the pandemic was about to hit the US. And I had met this couple. At an event, and the guy was like a sound guy, and his soon-to-be wife had just moved to the US, and they were gonna get married, and they had planned out their wedding. They had everything planned out. They had gotten everything done. And his wife was from South Korea. Yeah, I did all the art. His wife was from South Korea, and on Facebook, I see a note saying like that they were freaking out because their wedding venue had canceled because of the pandemic. They're like, actually, they had said it was like, oh, there's a leak, because there was rainstorms and stuff that had happened right before the pandemic, but it was kind of weird. And they were like, ugh, they're being a little weird about this whole thing. And so they canceled the venue, and they had to hastily rearrange the venue. And so I helped them figure it out. And so they were like, now I didn't know this couple. I literally met them at a party, right? But they had so many cancellations because the pandemic had hit. So a lot of their relatives were not going to fly from South Africa. Oh no. So a lot of their friends weren't going to fly out. And so what happened was, oh, here it is. Here it is. So what happened is they were like, "Hey Val, like thank you so much for trying to help us find a wedding venue at the last minute," because I connected them with some location managers. I'm like, a location manager might be able to help you. And they were like, "Do you want to come to the wedding?" And I was like, "Sure, I'll come to the wedding. Do you want me to bring some ice cream?" And they're like, "Yeah, why not?" So I go to the wedding, and at the wedding, I hear a story, and I was like, "Oh my God." Their wedding was it was so beautiful. It was like, I barely knew them. I mean, I know them, but I barely knew them. And so I heard their story, and I was like, this is a good story. I'm going to put it in my book. And so this is their story, and it's really sweet. Okay. I'm going to kind of go closer. I met Josh and Izzy a few months before their wedding, while they were tasting my ice cream at a mutual friend's party. Josh told me about their incredibly long distance romance. Josh is from South Africa and Izzy is from South Korea. They met in Cape Town during the World Cup at the club. It was love at first sight. Check out. That's what Izzy looks like, and that's what Josh looks like. Isn't that cute? Um, they shared a pint with two straws and could not stop thinking about each other. After attending university, Josh moved to Florida and Izzy returned to South Korea. You have to follow the arrow all the way up. Let's see where we're at. When Josh moved to Florida, they vowed to become husband and wife. 10 years after Josh and Izzy met, they finally tied the knot in a beautiful ceremony filled with their wonderful friends and family from around the world. Good night, good night, good night. And this is like my favorite. Like, that's the word beautiful. Isn't that pretty cool? Hello, Turkey. Good morning. Good night, Essex. It was lovely meeting you, Corbin, and I hope you pop in again. Thank you for hanging out tonight and inspiring me to show you the book. But yeah, so this is my ice cream cookbook. It's a little story and recipe book, and it's basically like a puzzle when you're reading it. There's a lot of little things. It's almost like you're going on a scavenger hunt. And the recipes are silly and fun and cute. And this is a fun thing. Good night, back. Good night. We are going to pop off too, and we will see you later. If anybody would like to get a copy of this book, there's a link in my bio. It is basically my name plus www, and so valeriescateyescream.com, and this is my copy. It's a trash copy that I put lots of stickers in, but it's really fun. Anyways, friends, we will see you later. We'll see you later, and good night. Bye bye.